Hello and welcome to Dude's Comic Haul. I'm Jason and this is my weekly video where I share with you the new books I've picked up today and talk a little bit about what I'm expecting from them and what I think of the series that I've picked up so far. Today's a bit of a strange one. I feel like I'm in a bizarro world because I've had to redo this video and draw the curtain because there was too much sun. Too much sun in the UK. It's like bonkers. But seriously, it's great to have a bit of sun. It's amazing, you know, we like to think with these great beings and we have all these inventions and stuff that we have. Yeah, it's amazing still how something like the sun can just in our environment and the way the sun affects us and makes life feel a bit better. It's you know, always amazes me. Anywho, you didn't come to hear about the weather, you want to hear about comics. This week was a nice smaller haul. 7 books I picked up this week. 5 from DC, 1 from Image, 1 from Marvel. It originally was a much bigger haul, but I recently saw my pull list had gotten too big. I like to keep it around 35 books. That's just perfect. I can probably stretch to 40, but 35 is my perfect number. However, my number had gone up to 50, so I needed a cut. So this week I've been cutting books, and it's been tough because there's nothing I can kind of say on my pull list that's rubbish. Everything I buy are books that I enjoy. So it was really tough kind of saying, well, yeah, I'm cutting this, I'm cutting this, I'm cutting this. So yeah, so it's a much smaller haul than it would have been. So without further ado, let's get into the books. First up, we have Wonder Woman issue number 29. This has been one of my favourite books. I jumped on this book about a year ago, managed to get all the back issues on eBay, and I'm just in love with this series. It has been fantastic. And it just continues to be as good. It never seems to have a lull or a weak issue. It just keeps being great. This issue, I think we're going to get a rematch between Wonder Woman and the Firstborn, which should be epic. Last time it took a death of a god to help Wonder Woman defeat the Firstborn. How will she do it this time? I like the whole cover with her getting dressed up in a God of War outfit, so that's going to be cool. But yeah, I'm really loving this book. I have heard a nasty rumour that Brian Azzarello's leaving the book, and Cliff Chang, and that David Finch is going to take over as artist, with his wife writing it, and that she's apparently in the past written a book for Zenoscope. I'm hoping it's just a really nasty rumour, because I'm really going to miss Azzarello on that book, because he's just done a fantastic job with that character. A character I never was interested in before, but he's done such a great job that I would count myself now as a Wonder Woman fan. Next up, we have also from DC, Batman and Aquaman issue number 29. We kick off the hunt for Robin. I'm really loving this book. I like the different team ups. Like this cover, I just really love. There's a really kind of retro-y kind of feel and a bright, colourful, fun kind of feel to it. Hunt for Robin, I really like that we're going to get back to this. We found out somebody had took Robin's body. Now we're going to get into who. I'm hoping we're going to get a bit of Ra's al Ghul. Always cool when we get a bit of Raz. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I know I was a bit disappointed with the way the last story arc finished. But this has just been a really good book, and I think it's probably my favourite Batman book I'm getting at the moment. We then have For God of Thunder issue number 20. Another really great book. I thought this book was really strong when it kicked off. 2 of my all-time favourite stories in The God Butcher and The God Bomb. But then The Accursed didn't really get to those heights and weren't nowhere near as good as the original stories we'd got. How much was it Marvel wanting Jason Aaron to use Malekith? How much was it Jason Aaron saying, oh yeah, I can do a Malekith story? I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't as good as that first one. Good omens for this story so far is that Esad Ribic is back on art, and that always makes the art feel like that little bit more epic. And also the fact that we got King 4 back. So that's cool to see. Last issue we had the big cliffhanger with Galactus. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. I felt the first part of this new story, the last days of Midgard, was a good start, and I'm hoping that this book's going to get back to the strength it was before. Next up we have Trinity of Sin, Pandora issue number 9. This is my last issue of this book I'm buying. I've not connected with this character at all. I have no interest in this woman. It still boggles my mind why the most interesting member of the Trinity of Sin, the Question, does not have his own book. Come on, DC, get your fingers out your backsides, get this thing going. Getting back to this book, I only picked this up because it's got the penultimate episode of Forever Evil Blight. Blight's been a bit of a flame that's been flickering out the last few issues, and it seems to have been going a bit too long, and they're running out of steam. I'm hoping with this being the penultimate part that things are going to kick into high gear to build up to a really great conclusion. I'm gathering because it's Pandora, it's going to be concentrating on Pandora, Phantom Stranger, Cassandra Craft and the Sons of Trigon as they try to break the other magic based characters out of Nandar Parbat, where Nick Necro and Phoenix Faust have them all captured and using them as this to power this big weapon that uses magic based people as its ammunition. I'm hoping, you know, we're going to get a good issue here. But yeah, even if this is the best issue ever, this would be my last issue of Pandora. I've just nothing about the character I find interesting. Next up, we have Five Ghosts, issue number 10 from Image Comics. Really been enjoying this book. It's just fun. Even like last issue was quite dark, really, and things weren't looking good for our hero Fabian Grey. But even still, it was still a fun read, and that's the thing I like about this. It's got that whole school adventure kind of vibe, and I just really like it. I've heard it described as pulp, and to be honest, I probably don't understand what pulp is. I've never read anything before that's been described as pulp. All I know is that I really enjoyed this book, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm always look forward to getting a bit more Five Ghosts. We then have Batwoman, issue number 29. Recently jumped back on board this book. I dropped it at a protest because I didn't like the way Williams and Blackman kind of left the book, and I was angry at DC. But I really like this character, so I'm back. I've caught up on the issues that I missed. I've enjoyed the last couple of issues more than it seems most have. But I think part of that is because I heard all the reviews and people say how bad it was, and I came to it with low expectations, and it exceeded those expectations. But it'll be interesting this issue to see how are those expectations. I'm not coming in with low expectations. They're just every book you pick up, you hope it's going to be a good book. So it'd be interesting if my take on this issue will be different from the previous issues, whether I agree with everyone else or whether I still enjoy it. But all I know is that I just really like this character, and I'm hoping as the writer gets more in tune with the character that the book will pick up. We then have Green Lantern New Guardians, issue number 29. This may be the last issue I buy of this. I've enjoyed the book. There's a lot of good things this book is doing. However, they are bringing out Sinestro next month. That will be like 5. I'm already buying 4 Lantern books. That will make it 5. I don't feel I need to be buying 5 Lantern books, so one of them will go. At the moment, it's out of this one and Sinestro. If when I buy Sinestro I enjoy that book more, I will pick that book up and drop this one. Otherwise, I won't buy the Sinestro one. We'll see. So this could be the last issue. Last issue of this was good. We've got kind of imagine the God Butcher, but then an army of them. That's what this current storyline is in here. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to resolve itself. So those are my 7 books. I also picked up 2000 AD. This is issue number 1873. And the next issue is going to be a really good one to jump on board. This is finishing off all the stories this week. So next issue we have a whole new range of stories coming out, so it's a great place to jump on. But I'm looking forward to this because we've got a lot of conclusions in here, so I'm looking forward. We've then got Judge Dredd magazine also was out. This is like as other new comic strips, so you have like your Judge Dredd in there, but you also have other strips in here as well. Some of them are like black and white. Some of them are like in colour, as well as your kind of comic strips. You also have your articles in here as well. It's quite a thick magazine, but pricey. It's over a £5. I wouldn't usually buy it just for this, even though there's good stuff in there. It just, the price would be too much. But it's the thing that you get this as well in it, and each month they reprint different stories in this. All the things in here are new. This is all new material. This is reprints. So like we print a story in here called Black Siddha, which I hope I pronounced that right. And whereas like you get so many pages each issue, you get the whole story as one big thing in here. And there's even like a backup one called Tales from the Doghouse. You see, so you get your money's worth with this as well. You really get your money's worth. So yeah, I also had a bit of a eBay haul as well. I've got the X-Files season 10 issue number 3. This is a variant, so it's not the original cover, but I quite like that variant. So I got that one. I couldn't see the original issue anywhere, so this was the only one I could get. I was originally buying this book. I stopped around issue 2, not because it was bad, but because I was buying too many books. You can see it's a pattern with me. But then last week I was watching BA Comics video, and he was talking about how he was really enjoying X-Files season 10. So I thought I'd jump back in. So I managed to get issue number 3. I also managed to get issue number 4 and issue number 5. And there's also issue number 9. I've got the other issues I'm missing. They are on their way, but they haven't arrived yet. And also to complete the X-Files goodness, I picked up X-Files season 2 on DVD. 6 discs and an extra bonus disc with like bonus material in it. I always really like the X-Files. But they used to, when they brought them out on video or DVD, they used to have like the best the key episodes, and they'd put them together to make kind of like a movie. So that was how they wouldn't bring them out as complete seasons, and that was how they released them. And I didn't realize that they'd done this. That somehow I missed this. That they started releasing them as whole seasons. They've got all 9 out now. So yeah, before I got married, so it would have been about last June, I picked up season 1. So I picked up season 2 the other day. It was just under 12 quid. So and which is really good when you consider the amount of stuff you get in here. That's a really good price. I paid $1.49 postage. I ordered it Tuesday morning when I was finishing my night shift, waiting for the next staff to come on, and it arrived this morning. So yeah, Amazon did a fantastic job there. So yeah, so that's me done for this week. You can see I've got plenty of stuff to keep me out of trouble. I will be back on Friday, maybe Saturday, with my review video. The experiment of me doing 2 review videos has finished. It didn't work. My views went down doing 2 separate, because I thought doing 2 videos that would be like shorter. It would make it easier for people to watch, that they could like maybe watch one day and one the next day, then having to find half an hour to watch my video. But it didn't work. Like I say, my views went down. So I'm going back old school from this week. I'm just going to do 1 review video a week where I review all my books. So that will be up either Friday or Saturday. So yeah, so that's what to expect this week. I'm still waiting to review the Marvel Ultimate Graphic Novels. It's just not working out at the moment. The days when I'm planning on doing it, stuff happens. But hopefully at some point I will get round to doing those. And then of course I will be back next Wednesday with another Dude's Comic Haul. So that's pretty much everything for this week. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy the video, please give me the nice thumbs up. I've been Jason. This has been Dude's Comic Haul. Bye for now.